Just like that, another season is over. This season had a big old 13 weeks of racing when the normal season has 12 weeks, and there's actually 14 whole weeks in this season. Week 13 is going to be week 14, all thanks to the big old leap year, or something, I guess. We didn't really run as many full-time things as we normally do every season, so I was kind of surprised to see that, so it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one this time. But before we get into that, we are actually starting up another league. It's going to be a Lotus 79 league, going to road courses, of course. The league is going to be hosted by, me, Daytona Dad Grobsky, and Daytona Dad's brother Shane. It's just going to be an 8-round league, nothing too long. It's going to be standing starts, fixed setups, open qualifying, which is going to be pretty fun. It's just like, we're trying to make it just like the 79s, but it's going to be no damage. Damage will be off. So join our league Discord. I'll have that at the top of the description. And then also, while you're at it, come join my personal Discord as well, my YouTube Discord. Come hang out with us. We're always in the Discord chatting it up or whatever. Come ask questions. Come on and race. I kind of have an idea of what I want to run next season. I'm not really set in stone on it or anything like that. I'll go more over it at the end of this video. But if you have any suggestions for me or things you want to see me race, let me know down in the comments, and I'll go through and look at them all and take all the suggestions and see what I can do. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look and see what series we ran. Right here we can see we only ran about 5 series full time. The biggest part-time one I ran was the Gen 4. We actually ran 7 out of 9. Usually you only have to run about 8 weeks for it to count in points, but that's just on a non-leap year season. This one had 14 weeks, so you actually needed 9 weeks to count. But we did hit, like I just said, 5 series, 9 out of 9 races. It was the Pro 4s off-road fixed, the production car challenge, of course, the UMP Modifieds, World of Outlaw Late Models fixed, and the World of Outlaw Late Models open. And we made a total of 10 iRacing dollars. That's right, you can make money just by hitting, all the races, but you get capped off at $10. That's the max you can make. Alright, I think I finally found the page. It's taking me a minute here on the UI. I'm really suck at navigating the UI. But this is for the Pro 4 series. I know it's kind of hard to tell. There's no logo or anything anywhere. But Connor Barry, a guy we raced with a couple times, I think he's in my Discord. I'm not even too sure, but he ended up winning the Pro 4 points. We got our buddy Fad Evans up there. We got William Finley, aka Scott. William's a fake name. Matt Lindy rounding out the top 10. But I mean, as you probably already saw, I'm completely in shock. We actually took 26th. That is not that bad. But then again, not very many people actually even run this series, so 26 is probably really not even that great. But that's almost on the front page. We're the very first person on the second page in points. And maybe the best Northwest person? Let's see, any other Northwest? Joey Northwest in the 11th spot. We're the second best Northwest person. What can we say? 26 in points. We had, and my camera's blocking it, we had 0 wins, 0 poles, 11 top 5s, because there's usually only about 5 people in a race. And yeah, that was not too shabby for our, I think, second season in this. I've moved my webcam over here. We are now on the production car challenge, or production car sim lab challenge, I believe is what it's called. We finished 154th out of like a lot. I don't know, it doesn't show me a number anywhere. Usually you see how many people participated. There it is, bottom left, 7,463 people. We actually ended up with 2 freaking wins, one at Belle Isle and then the other one off camera at the Roval. We had a 54X by the end of the season. We started 8th and always moved up a little bit and ended up finishing in the top 5 on average. A lot of attrition in that series, but yeah, not too shabby. I don't think we're going to be running Production Car Sim Lab Challenge again next season. I'm thinking we're going to change that for the IMSA and then maybe some Road Course Legends, something like that. But all in all, that was a pretty awesome season. This one was by far my absolute worst season in the UMP Modifieds. I mean, I got absolutely screwed over. I mean, by my own good as well, multiple freaking times. We got Dylan Gibbs, though, which is freaking awesome, man. He ends up winning the championship. I remember a couple years back, me and him were fighting for the championship. I ended up second. He still got the win, but he's won a lot of UMP championships. He's awesome. And we got Riley up there, Braden in the top 3, buddy Bo Krebs. We got Nathan Waddell in the top 13, Austin Mr. 21st. And we were just right outside the, right inside the top 20 or whatever, 24th place, just beating out Trey Mills. What can we say? We had 0 wins on the season. Usually we get a lot of wins. Usually, we're packing up the wins like crazy in the UMPs. Like, we're pretty good at these things sometimes, but yeah, not this season. This was pretty freaking bad. We averaged a 30X out there, and yeah, that's gnarly. But look at all these laps, a lot of laps out here. Austin is the only other guy that didn't hit as many laps as me. He hit just about 50 laps less, but That's the UMP season. This one's likely going to be hands down my best series right here. It's the World of Outlaw Fixed series, baby. We ended up just outside the top 5. A good buddy of ours, Christopher McGuire, buddy of the channel, he ends up inside the top 5. We got Tyson Banks, also inside the top 5. Waddell, Dylan Gibbs, Will Hanger. Those are all the guys we race with quite frequently. Besides Waddell, I guess. We don't really get to race Waddell too much, but he's an awesome guy. Austin Missler in the top 10, just inside of it. William Finling, a.k.a. Scott. We got Ryan Armentrout out there inside the top 20. And then a lot of names we recognize just on this front page. And another thing I want to say as well is we unfriended a ton of people on iRacing, so if you want to, you know, have your name highlighted on the screen, send me a friend request. I'll accept it. I'm accepting all friend requests now. But in the fixed, we ended up with a winless season. Sometimes, you know, we get a win. Usually we at least get one, but this season, it's a big old 0 wins. 26X as well. Really dirty season for me, and we lost a lot of iRating, but that was mainly from the UMP Modifieds. But all in all, it was a really fantastic and pretty fun fixed season for the World of Outlaw late models. Another season out here in the World of Outlaw Open series. Of course, we got Blake out front winning the championship. I don't see Evan, though, which is crazy. Usually he's right up there with him, but maybe he didn't run it full time or whatever. Who knows? We got Logan Rumsey in the second spot. And then we got our buddies out here. Hayden Tolson out there in the top 10. Waddell just missing the top 10. Tyler Orr, who we race with frequently, at least in the UMPs. Drew Jonkman out there. And we took 41st, which that might be my best finishing position yet, which I would be very shocked by. Because I was kind of struggling, I think, to get inside the top 100 for a while. And then not too long ago, I feel like I got a top 50, and I was pretty pumped about that. But we got a real crazy amount of laps laid down. That is quite shocking. But with 58X on the season as well, another really dirty season with a lot of X's. It's quite the crazy time. Another fun season down under the belt in iRacing. I wonder how many seasons I've done. Probably like 400 seasons. I think I'm like 900 years old. But I'm going to go ahead and list out what I want to run next season. I really don't think I'm going to be able to hit all of them because it's quite a long list. But I want to run the World of Outlaw Supers Open, the World of Outlaw Supers Fixed again, those two again, and then the World of Outlaw 410 Fixed come back to back because we won the championship and then I retired it. And then the Big Blocks Fixed. I know someone mentioned the Big Blocks Open, but I think the Fixed is better for me. I'm better at that stuff. The Big Blocks Fixed. And then for Road Course, IMSA. And then, like I mentioned earlier, the Legends Road Course as well. And then hoping to hit NASCAR Gen 4. That would be awesome to run a full season of that. I know, I guess it's not updating because I thought it was updating to the new body style, but I'm an idiot. And then also hoping to hit some Ringmeister this season, run some laps at the Nordschleife. It's only a 3-lapper. They go by fairly quickish, you know. I think that'd be pretty fun. But that's kind of my idea for now. I might add stuff. Obviously, I'm probably going to have to take away some stuff because that's quite a lot of things to run. I don't think I'll have that much time. But like I said at the beginning of this, Johnson, if you have any suggestions, please let me know on what you think I should run. And then, of course, make sure you guys come on by the old Discord. We got the Rop channel right here. Come on and join us down in the description. I'm in a ton of Discords as well. I join every Discord anybody sends me, so I got this whole like a massive pile of Discords. But here's the Racing League Discord right here. Come join the Lotus 79s. This is where it's at. Oh my goodness, we're running into problems. And then all you got to do is go here, then go to the Lotus 79 Sprint Series sign up, put your name and number and stuff like that, and get signed up for the Lotus 79 League. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all very much. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a great season as well. Let me know how you did, you know, in your own points and stuff like that. I'm very curious. And yeah, see you guys at the beginning of next season. I don't know what this week's going to look like as far as racing and videos and stuff because it's just week 14 garbage. So good luck. All right, have fun in week 14. Bye.